Hello friends, welcome to Excel class number 1. In this class, we will learn about the basic terminologies of Excel in English. So, an Excel workbook. So, what do we mean by an Excel workbook? An Excel workbook is a file that contains one or more worksheets. So, if we see this workbook is named as Excel for YT English HD. So in this workbook, we have multiple Excel worksheets. If I click on different worksheets, we will get the results. So these are the worksheets we have created under one roof, that is Excel for YT English HD. If we want to create more worksheets, we can use this plus sign. So if we see it, sheet 1 is associated with this workbook. First of all, we need to know why we create multiple worksheets in a workbook. So if we have similar type of data, for example, we want to show monthly sales of a company in different worksheets, we can do that and create a single workbook in which we have monthly sales for a company. So in that way, it is easy to locate that one file and we have the all data under one roof. If we create multiple workbooks for the same type of data, like for example, we create January workbook, Feb workbook, it will be difficult to locate the data, as well as if we want to see the whole data, we have to open up all the workbooks. So in a worksheet are the spreadsheet that consist of cell where you can enter and calculate data. So this is a worksheet, and in a worksheet we have these small units called cell. If we select this cell, this is a cell. We have already highlighted one of the cell, which is B4 cell. And how the name of this cell is identified? Each cell is identified by its cell address, which is the column letter and row number that intersect at the cell's location. What do we mean by row and column? These letters at the top are the columns. The numbers at the left, these are rows. Rows are from left to right and columns are from top to bottom. This B column and fourth row is highlighted. So the name of this cell is B4, and if we see it in the name manager at the left corner, this is a name box, and in the name box we have a cell name. So this cell address is very important while we will be entering the formulas in a cell. So for example, we have two numbers 250 and 325. These numbers are in the cell G13 and G14. If we want to calculate the sum of these two numbers, first we will put equal to sign. As soon as we will put equal to sign, the formula starts. Simply we will enter these values in a formula, 250 plus 325. We will get the result accordingly, 575. Second option is equal to, we will give cell address G13 plus G14. So here we have given the cell addresses in a formula, enter, and then we will use inbuilt function. So we have written here, you can enter text, formulas, functions and formatting element into a cell. So what do we mean by function? So inbuilt algorithm is written. For example, we want to do the sum of these two values. We have inbuilt function equal to sum, and algorithm is already written for the sum in this Excel. So bracket start. So sum is a function. If you see here, it is written fx, and there are lot many functions in an Excel. So equal to sum, bracket start. This is syntax. So here we have the demand of numbers. So numbers, we will give cell address. We will select these two cells G13 to G14. This means the cell G13 and G14 both are selected. This selection area is So bracket close, the formula is complete, control enter, we get the results. If you see, the results are same in all the cells. But what will happen if we change the value in the cell G14? Let's make it 350. Enter. If you see, the formulas given by the cell addresses changed, but the formula where we have directly given the values, the formula gives the result 575, the same result we had earlier. So the change of values in cell does not affect this value. So what we have to do to change the value? We have to manually edit the formula by clicking F2, and we have to change this value. But in the scenario where we have multiple formulas, like 100 of formulas, it will be difficult to change the values. So it is recommended in Excel that we should give the values by cell addresses. And if we have to change the value, we have to simply change the value in the cell address. We will get the result accordingly. So these are the basic terminologies used in the Excel. In the next Excel worksheets, we will understand more about Excel. Thank you.